Well, I'm into exploring the issue with this truck and its stuttering under load electrical issue, whatever it is. Like, the guy I'm talking to keeps recommending checking my grounds, and like, I already know the electrical system on this truck ain't all that to begin with. I mean, I showed you that last video, the back of the truck. I just found this. I don't even know where this is supposed to go, but I'm fairly certain it's not supposed to just be dead, touching nothing here. There's a ground there, and I don't know where it goes or what it goes to, and I can't get over here because like this is big freaking snow berm. I can push that truck back. Okay, we're not. Dang, it's warm in there. It's cold out here. And like, I opened the hood and the freaking spring just fell off. Piece of crap. Nope, I can't push it. That's okay. Well, that went well. Alright, now we're not going to move. And I need to open the hood again. So I'm thinking right now, like, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to sell this truck. And I'm going to be calling around within the next couple of days and finding out what this thing would be worth to scrap. Because if I can get more for scrapping the thing, I'm just gonna scrap it. I'm not even gonna bother trying to sell it. What's the point? Okay, so we got an amp wire here. The battery cables are not loose in the slightest. The battery is, but that's because it's held in by a bungee cable of all things. Not my doing. I'm not sure where this sucker is supposed to go, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter. Okay, that goes down there somewhere. I don't know where that goes. Oil bottle. Still got some in it. I poured most of it into the engine that one time. Oh, let's see here. I know there's one ground like right there because I took that off to do the thermostat replacement, but I know I put that on there right. And I don't see anything on the core support. Oh, there's one. Not sure what it's coming out for. Anyway, if I identify anything, I'll let you know. How about that? Well, you know, I figure while I'm tearing this thing apart looking for problems, I may as well show a couple of things. Like, a while back, I can't remember who it was, but somebody wanted to see what it looks like when the TBI engine is running, what the injectors are doing. And like, that is something I can actually show in the daylight. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you will be able to see the fuel spewing out of the injectors once I get this thing going. Yeah, that should do it. Let's get a look. Let's start her up. I don't know if you can actually see the cone spray coming out of it, but that's basically what it does. And it only gets faster as you rev it up. I mean, obviously, duh. I wonder. There's your intake manifold. And here's me wasting gas. And my phone's battery. I got the flashlight going. It's only getting warmer in there. Woo! Alright, let's turn the flashlight off before I completely kill this thing. Yeah, so there's that. And I'm still no closer to finding out what's wrong with this thing, except that's the only thing I found so far. The cable going directly from the battery to the back of this deal, that sucker's tightened on good and tight, feels like. And like, I don't know what this goes to, and it's been like this since I bought it. So, like, okay, broken connector, because, yeah. That's supposed to go somewhere on this thing. Somewhere up here in this general area. My guess was pressure sensor on the back of the AC compressor, which could be why the AC doesn't work on this truck, although I doubt it. There's a lot of AC on Alaska trucks don't work. And who needs AC in Alaska anyway, you know? Except for the defrost, you know. But, like, I ran my Blazer without the AC compressor for the longest time, and it still works. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this hasn't been like that all this time. Maybe this was under here, and it went over here. It can't even reach over there. What the f... Okay, you know, I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not working, and I'm going to fix it. At least, somehow. Somewhat. Like, back here, you've got the ignition module. Ignition coil is down there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. It's loose as hell. Distributor. I was thinking maybe it was the wires that were the issue, but I don't think so anymore. I don't know. That's a vacuum line. Yeah, so not sure what to look for next. So what does that sound? Well, it's the sound of me not being able to make it up this freaking hill because of the ice, for one. I have to back down to the pavement. Take it out of gear. I've been having to take the snow route because of this hill for so long. There's stuff rolling out in my bed. Alright, let's try that again. Or not. I'm really getting tired of this, to be completely honest with you. Alright, let's do this again. What is that noise? I'm not gonna make it back up the hill because the truck's freaking out. Great. Just freaking great. This is sad. Seriously. This is messed up. Oh, shut up. Ugh. And it only does it under load. I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever what this thing is doing. Oh, and my brakes have started squealing recently too, so I'm gonna need to probably put new brakes on this thing. Man, it's a truck! It's going to the fucking scrapyard when I leave. This is too much, okay? This is too much. Alright, now it's doing something it wasn't doing before. It's doing this at higher speeds now. Lower load. Alright, we're gonna try this. Fresh start. See what happens. Wasn't so bad, but it also wasn't uphill. Alright, here we go again, up the same hill we were trying earlier this afternoon. And until we hit that rough spot, it was not having an issue. Seem to scream drive line, wouldn't it? I don't know what to think. I'm just getting tired of it. Come on, we're almost there. Not gonna make it. I don't freaking believe this. I'm this close to the end of my driveway and I'm not gonna make it up. Thanks a lot, piece of crap. I hate this freaking truck. I'll try this. Because everything revs fine until the transmission engages. And then and indeed, every single time that sound was made, the alternator was going insane. Okay, so get this. This truck is officially trying to drive me crazy with its insane intermittency. Is that even a word? I don't know. But like, well, I guess I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. It hasn't been doing this since I left for work, or since I left work this morning. It like, I was sitting at the light, lunch out, waiting to go, and suddenly the thing just starts grinding like crazy. All voltage held about first tick, 11.5 volts. Engine was still running, but it was grinding horribly, and then it just went away. And everything started working like normal, and that's the first time it's been ticking since then. And now it is like 4:01 in the afternoon. I hate this mad truck. I really do. The issue wasn't so intermittent. Maybe I could track it down, but there's nothing to track. I don't know how to deal with it, or even what to do to deal with it. But now I'm gonna turn onto my road, and it's gonna crap all over the place again. And I went way too far. Stop, truck! I swear I want to go this way. Ah! And the camera's trying to fall. And I caught it! Oh no. Something tells me I'm going to be taking the snow route. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Ah, come on. You can do this. No, you can't. Ah, come on. If we can get past this first part, we'll be alright. We're getting there. Almost freaking there. Stop it. Alright, we're there. We made it past the first part. We'll live. Freaking truck. Really getting annoying. Let's try something real quick. Nothing. Not the slightest hint of hesitation. Anyway, so you can kind of see here, getting up the driveway, since it's freaking snowed again, how much fun I have getting up the driveway. You see, there's no freaking tracks here because I'm just spinning my tires all the way up the driveway. Yeah. And just drifting it into the parking spot. And this tire is a little warm because it's just a little bit poochy on the bottom. Eee, that sucker is actually pretty darn hot. Compared to this one, which is cool. Gotta love that crappy flat tire. Which only furthers my reason for scrapping the piece of junk. And I'm not doing anything with this snow, because I just don't. Oh, that is really cool looking. Like I got a rubber band around my back. Well guys, you know I just love to post about the problems of this truck. Aside from the whole freaky voltage issue, now I've got a new issue. Yeah, I've got a high speed. I've got no medium or low. Never had AC. The relays are all working, as you can hear. That sucker right there is the resistor pack for the low and medium speeds, and it now needs replacing. What fun! So, yet another thing to deal with. This thing is literally falling apart around me. Literally. It's one thing after another. What's next? Seriously, this is insane. Insane! Everything on this truck is just falling apart, and like at some point you just gotta draw the line, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so I got this sucker out of here, and that's what I find. Like, whoa. Okay, I need to get this thing to focus close. Look at that. It looks like one of the resistors on this thing just exploded. There's supposed to be a resistor between these two terminals, and there's nothing at all. Like, dang, what happened in here? And where did that resistor go? Because there's that hole, and lenses. really attracting the dust lately. I don't get it. But like, yeah, that's... Let me see if I can get my light in there and see if I can see anything. Can you see anything in there? No, you can't. Crap. Oh, and now you're stuck. Oh, there we go. Okay. Scared me for a second there. Now you're all covered in dust, like I expected. I need to get a different flashlight for this particular endeavor. It'd be really nice to know what the heck happened. Well, now it's all broken off. It almost looks like this thing has been shorting out. I actually really wonder if that could even possibly be the cause of my problems. Okay, so it was coming off of this lead. So big purple wires go straight to this end of the coil, which goes here to one leg of the resistor, which goes over here and goes to nothing at all, except this little deal, which isn't plugged into anything. And then something is supposed to go from here to the third prong, and this is brown wire and yellow wire. So I don't know how something touching this to a ground somewhere could short something out without the blower fan even being on. And like, yeah, it's got the high speed because it doesn't require a resistor. And that sucker still jumps like crazy. I'm saying it's supposed to do that. Anyway, yeah, another thing to fix. Okay, so rather than do things the right way and go get a new unit and put it in, I'm just gonna do like they used to with this truck and just jerry-rig it up and make it work until I can get rid of it. You know, because that's just how I'm feeling right now. Here's a picture of what it's actually supposed to look like. Yes, you can see the kind of a spiral. It's actually just one resistor, which was a little surprising. And if the resistor is still good on this thing, well, why the heck not just jumper it up and call it good? And you know what's weird? I think that maybe that wire hanging down may have actually been the cause of this. The whole electrical jumpy all over the placey issue. Because I haven't been able to get it to it once today at all under any conditions that would have evidently thrown it before. So I don't know how that's even possible, but suffice to say, I'm glad it's not doing it right now. I'm waiting to see if it starts doing it again. Honestly, I don't care if it does. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do, and it's going to work. In fact, I'm going to plug it in right now and make sure it will actually work. That was high speed. And like when you stick your finger and hand over here, you can see all the air is just blowing right out of there because it's in between the AC and the heater core, and that, I guess, enables it to really cool off that resistor. Oh yeah. We've got speeds again. Woohoo! So yep, that's definitely the problem. And I'm just going to stick that back in there. And I'm just going to screw it back in there. And call it good. That's the way to jerry-rig a piece of crap truck that just wants to die anyway. So that's the end of all of that right now. For some reason, this blower fan sounds a lot noisier than it used to be. Not that I'm particularly worried about it, but it's something I noticed. Anyway, it's back in there now. It seems to be working quite well. And we're going to go ahead and put this sucker back where it's supposed to be. Well, it can just hang out up there. It doesn't really matter. That, by the way, is the engine control module. If anyone cared. Yeah. There's the hot, cold. This sucker's still working well. Controlling my vents up and down like it ought to be. That's awesome. And there's actually another one of those little motors for the recirculate, but I can't see it from over here, so I'm not going to show you that one. Anyway, I I'm over here at the wood center right now. I am waiting another 17 minutes for them to open, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna upload a video and probably edit this one. And in the meantime, you guys can hang out and wait for the next one, I guess, or something. I don't know. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, I need to get a light in there and see if I can see anything, because I'm gonna fart! And it felt good. Shall we have another fart musical?